Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to the train called Mother of the Stupid Deaths. Here I am once again, recording another voiceover because I did some rounds while the kids were sleeping and could not talk, so I am recording after the fact. Right now I'm running with a brakeman. That does change later on because I figured out that I can save my rounds. Basically, you hit escape and then hit save and quit. And if you do that, you can change your role in between rounds. So that's what ended up happening, because with the first two rounds, I believe, of this game, I was running brakeman, trying to level it up, and then I decided to level up chemist. So that's where that ends up coming from. So I've got spectral cage, got that under lock, got that signature. First couple of rounds are pretty easy, but also these are hard. Up this here, grab that. Not running chemist right now. I don't have to witness the signature being captured in order to get the defense bonus, because that's not part of this character. I'm gonna go ahead and take Frank upstairs, give him the particle emitter. Apparently I still have second backpack inventory slot from a previous playthrough. Just taking advantage of that as I go. So I named this train Mother of the Stupid Deaths because I thought I was going to be showcasing a lot of stupid deaths. Well, it turns out that I actually got pretty far in this round, but the name ended up being quite foreshadowing, and I hope you enjoy the ride and get there. Wait to see where the short circuit's going to show up. It's going to either show up in the front of the train or the back of the train. And it's the front of the train, which makes my life easy, because then I'd have to run all the way to the back. So, always nice. I don't have to go that far. That fixed immediately, because that's how I refill my vessels. In my back pocket. I'm gonna go find welding torch wherever that is. Get on top of it. Damn it. I do not want those to go very long. I don't want them to become hull breaches. Since I had the vessel in my back pocket, I was able to go ahead and grab that signature while I was at it. Multitasking for the win. Wonderful thing for this game. Okay, we already have stagnant air, so I'm gonna make sure to water my melons. Getting some Orbeez. Get that battery up. I could end the round right now. Ladder is broken. Bring Frank downstairs. Out of power. Fixed. Have a little bit of low fuel going on. Chuck a melon into the engine. Give myself a little bit more time. What am I missing? Firewall. Roof damage. Let's take care of that while working on it. For some reason I didn't grab the keys. Not sure why I didn't do that. I thought I had enough time. Editing made me going, girl, why did you leave that roof damage? That roof damage is still there, girl. I'm gonna lock myself, go up and get that roof damage before it becomes hull breach. I don't want that. Here we go. Electrified. I am going to check for fuel in. That's right, because I'm still waiting on Firewall at this point. I'm just keeping everything under control while I wait on Firewall to show up as an option. And I accidentally got an extra electrified signature, so thanking myself for touching that, but it is what it is. Easy go. Get rid of it. At this point I decided, you know what, I'm done waiting on Firewall, so we're just going to go ahead and take the extra signature and say that's good. Been noticing a bug lately that after I capture the ghost train, it doesn't show that fourth signature. It goes down to 3. So originally you saw it said 4 out of 3, but the minute I open the hatches it says 3 out of 3, which is rather odd. You have the option of going to a small outpost or getting an upgrade. What am I gonna do? Get an upgrade. Option of rail arms, particle vaporizer, or indoor gardening. I'm gonna go with rail arms. It's having the ability to send Frank up, have him take care of himself, is a wondrous thing. A cleanup before we start the train again. Got a threat pool of short circuit, miasma, and a whole bunch of other things that I didn't see because I went too fast. Editor me versus playing me gives fast a lot of flack. There's that firewall that I could have used last round. Oh well. Always so fun watching the recordings back and I'm going, girl, why are you not being more patient? I never feel like I have time to be patient in the moment. Frank, what are you doing? Frank has issues with grabbing the wrong thing, apparently. Okay, already got that first signature. We just need more, and then we'll be good. And there is your next. Hopefully it is green. Go down the ladder. I don't know what that thought process was. Oh. The ladder broke, that's why. We literally can't get that. That's rather unfortunate. ahead and get rid of that ladder break right now. That happened. I honestly don't know if the multiple clicks of the uh, water hydration for the melons helps any, but until told differently, I'm just going to continue spamming the water can, the water. Up, get 40s. Build. Flash. We are good to go. Time for ticket. Also to get this. Stole the building torch. Okay, he can take care of that while I'm getting the field generator. I'd rather him take care of it and get hit by the firewall than try to take care of it and get hit by the firewall myself. The third signature. But we'll clear bone. Wasn't able before, so that's a fourth signature, which is really good. Just sure that that's all hydrated. Electrification doesn't affect my hydration. My melons. Go fix the severed antenna. Is without it, I can't in the ground. Go ahead and call it for a round. That might be perfect. Here's enough. Full clear. I think at this point I'd already leveled up and break all the way to level 3. Wait on Frank. That's field generator. Good. Signatures. Or you're gonna see a different character because I decided to use chemist from the backpack. Well, my chemist did not have the backpack while my previous character did. A heartberry, med kit, opted for wood for med kit. I'm gonna run with that. Go with gravity sphere. Don't want to have to lose my brand new inventory spot. A lovely chemist. Relocate gravity sphere. Here I have my backpack equipped. Plunk that down in the middle of gardening. Greenhouse, eat my heartberry. That boost. And take Frank upstairs. Particles. Do a little bit of pulling torches there. Running. So I did notice what seemed to be a bug for the runs 3 and 4. So for round 3, I just did a single round and then I stopped, I saved, and I quit out. But because I had reloaded this game save, it kept giving me the same 2 tickets. It gave me Spectral Cage and I think miasma, like stagnant air. But it gave me both of these tickets multiple times. It was like spectral air, stagnant air, or spectral cage, stagnant air, spectral cage, stagnant air. It did that about 3 times, which was rather odd. I've never seen it do that before. Stay up here to witness, get the defense boost. Get the leak reactor fixed. So there's Spectral Cage again. And I'm looking at the list to see what other options I have. Kind of wondering why I'm getting Spectral Cage again so quickly. Just making sure that I have one safe vessel at all times by sticking it in the engine room. And there we have stagnant air again. I'm not sure if that is just a coincidence or if it's a bug, but I see it quite a few more times. It does eventually go away and start doing other tickets, but I thought I'd mention it. So now I'm just waiting it out, waiting for anything other than stagnant air and spectral cage to show up. Because there's spectral cage again. At this point, I decide I'm just going to chill in greenhouse so that I don't have to deal with the fact that I'm being pulled toward greenhouse the entire time. Finally, we have a ticket that isn't spectral cage or stagnant air, and it's cold snap. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the vessel out in the middle of the room so that cold snap can be captured. But I am going to stay right here so that I can see it happening. That defense boost is helpful. Got firewall next, so we've got ice and fire. Interesting combo. Gonna go and check up top, see if we've got a ton of orbs. Don't wait. Not gonna wait, actually. I'm gonna just go ahead and fill that. Just waiting on firewall to come so that I can watch. Get that boost again. Drop the battery in, it's ready to go. Alright, come back here. Give me the toolbox. Get that taken care of. Grab the welding torch. Get full damage. Roof damage, sorry. The fuel coming up. Suddenly, I can't seem to get around either the roof damage or the zap. I go the other way. Grab that. Stick that into the reactor. Where did my welding torch go? That's not optimal. But it's okay because I didn't panic. Get these two damages taken care of real fast. But first I'm going to go regen. Take care of the low fuel. Didn't really want that, but that's fine. Gotta grab my welding torch. I've got my 4 signatures. I'm good on signatures at this point. I'm just trying to figure out what to do. I'm gonna see if I can get the hatches open before the firewall comes and ends my life. There you have it. That's round 3. I'm debating, do I want to go to a small outpost? Do I want to get an upgrade? I opt for the upgrade. What do I see? I see a special seed, which is great because then I can get the heartberry. Or either heart or a rockberry. Go ahead and get all my vessels sorted at this point. Train going because I still have enough fuel. All my plants watered. Good to go. Got electrified as my first ticket. Go ahead and give that. Since we've got rail arms, he'll just go ahead and do that job. Kind of automatically, actually. Just waiting on electrified. Got that. Got the defense bonus. Lovely. Next up is Spectral Cage. Now I just gotta go find the key ring. Key ring and a filled vessel. I always try to make sure whenever I take a filled vessel out, I put my other vessel in so that I always have at least one filled vessel, because that's what you really want to have. Now we've got an infestation. Gonna be locked in. Hopefully I don't have infestation ruin my garden. Nope, all good. And it's at this moment that I'm forgetting where I put my second vessel. Where is it? It's in my back pocket. So that's been electrified, spectral cage, electrified, spectral cage again. So we're doing some double tickets here. Which I don't think is really supposed to happen, but we got through it. It's fine. Finally, we have something different come up, and it's Lightning Storm. Slowly starting to get better at my key game, but it takes a bit. Now I'm just waiting to witness Lightning Storm. Got it. So, gravity sphere seems to be making me have hangups on zap spots. Not sure if that's a bug or if that's just normal. Get that roof damage. Got another electrified. And hatch door and a broken reactor siphon. Really care about the jammed hatch door because that actually helps me a lot of times. Especially since half the time I'm not running through contain and I'm not spending a ton of time in contain, so I don't care to fix it. Makes my life easier when I'm trying to open the doors. Okay, we did not have cold snap yet. Well, we do now. Next up is short circuit. I don't believe we have that one yet. Right, where's it gonna be? Where's it gonna be? Front or back? Where's it gonna be? Spend this time waiting, going and getting ghosty orbs. There it is. I'm back for you. Broken ladder. Hear that in a second. Defense boost. Not sure what from. Alright, get out of the way. I'm gonna try and do this. Am I gonna do these repairs? Oh, it's gonna wait. Do the downstairs repairs while I wait. Just for safety's sake, you know? Right. Get out electrified. Get that roof damage. That fixed, and then probably open the hatch doors. Oh, I'm also going to water my plants. Right, because I saw a spectral cage was coming, and I thought, I'm not going to have enough time. Or to just wait it out. Opening now. Didn't go for the full clear bonus, but that's okay. At this point, we're just trying to get to the end of the run. Gotta get work orders all taken care of. Press us on to the next stage. Have no choice. Let's go to the small island. At this point, I make kind of a silly choice, and I actually buy the steel toe boots because I think mistakenly that I can use 2 trinkets at the same time. I learn later that I can't. I should have just invested in wood. Gotten so much more wood. Is one of the things I always forget is the max amount of wood that you can have is not 4. It's 5. You start the round with 5 pieces of wood. I don't know why I always think that you only can get 4 pieces of wood. Downright silliness. So I'm testing out the steel toe boots, but I missed my extra inventory slot, so I just go ahead and get my backpack back. That's $75 down the drain. Fine, I learned my lesson. Up the fuel. So we've got a boss. And since I had chosen Gravity Sphere, boss for that is Slaughter. So that's the multiple saw blades. So the boss itself is going to be targeting the car that has a Gravity Sphere in it. It is different than Slice and Dice, because there's two different targets. Slaughter targets the Gravity Sphere. Slice and Dice targets the actual player. And the other thing is Slaughter actually does have some that will target other places other than the Gravity Sphere, but for the majority, it does actually target the majority of them in wherever the Gravity Sphere is. So best thing to do if you want that signature is put the vessel right next to the Gravity Sphere. Everything is starting to pick up. ADHD is fully engaged. Hyperfocus. Two signatures right off the bat. One boss signature is taken care of. Now we're working on regular signatures. And my number one tip for any newer players that are first encountering bosses, you want to get that boss signature as fast as possible, because if you don't, it's going to be a rough time, as I learned later. I thought I'd learned that lesson already. Apparently I did not. Got a jammed hatch door now. Don't really care about that. At this point, I'm just waiting out the Slaughter, because Slaughter does continue to hit the train throughout the duration of that particular round. Now we've got an infestation at the same time as Slaughter. Not optimal. And we get an extra boss signature, which we don't need. At this point, I'm not sure. Like, at the time that I recorded this, I wasn't sure whether or not infestation was actually a signature that I could capture. So I was trying to see if I could capture it. It was confirmed later that by one of the game devs that it is not a signature, so you do not need to try and capture infestation. You just need to get rid of it. So, see, where is Short Circuit gonna hit? Hit the antenna. Stuff to fix up. Witnessed. Fix the leaky reactor. For that. Have vessel. That in. Guys, regular signatures do not count. I will say that the saw blades on top of the cars look really, really kind of neat. And not gonna lie, dodging all those saw blades makes me kind of feel like a pro. Dodging them like an expert. So I already had Short Circuit. That's the one that I just got. Waiting to see what the next signature is going to be. It's every other signature that I'm getting Slaughter. While I wait for another signature that I actually need, I'm going to keep on top of roof damage, any repairs that need to be done. Keep the train running while I'm continuing to monitor. Dodge that. Dodge those. Got a defense bonus, but I'm not exactly sure what from. I may have gotten it in my hand. That stagnant air is our next one. That's when I realized what the defense bonus picked up. Apparently, the hitbox of the vessel got yet another boss signature, which I wasn't exactly wanting. That's okay. I'm gonna place that. I'm gonna take the extra vessel. I'm gonna get upstairs super quick in the last second and get stagnant air. I'm gonna go repair while I wait. I have to wait for the boss signature to clear out first. That stagnant air in there. And I'm going to be dodging slaughter again. It's our third signature, it looks like, of regular signatures. I'll just continue to dodge like an expert while I wait and go and repair everything. That's fine. Probably don't want to be going through that particular carriage right this second. That looks like a fun time. And it's all good. I'll water that special seed, and I'm gonna leave that melon on there. That spectral cage, I don't have that one yet. And I forgot the keys. Oh, excuse me. This is when I realized that having the keys is really nice. It takes a painfully long time to force it open by hand. Keep fixing things. That should be our fourth signature right there. Grab the battery and I'm gonna go collect all the orbs. I love how Frank does his job. Beep. I'm fine. Dodging saw blades like it's no one's business. And that's round. That's round 5. And it's only gonna get more hectic. I'm out of money. Hopefully I spend it wisely. Alright, now we're at a large outpost. Don't need a heartberry, I already have one. Growing a rockberry. I already have steel-toed boots. I could get a medical drone, but currently I already have a medical kit and I haven't needed to. So I pass on that because that would have left me only $5. Whereas I can buy a ton of supplies and just make sure that I am well stocked. Waiting. Do I want anything else? I've got $30. What could I get? $30. I'm just going to go ahead and save because I don't need to actually use the money at the same time. Do Scrambled Signal or Imperious Aura. I haven't seen the boss for Imperious Aura, but I have seen the boss for Scrambled Signal, and I haven't figured out how to beat it yet. Scrambled Signal's boss is Monolith. So instead of just blacking out the attack ticket descriptions, once Monolith shows up, it also blacks out the minimap and the work orders, the repairs. It basically makes it where you are completely blind. You have no idea what's going on at the top. You have no idea where anything is. So you just have to really be on top of it. So, but we are stocked with plenty of wood, plenty of fuel. We should be fine, right? I'm just storing the melons. Right, first up we got pulse ball. Pulse balls and boost. That really fast. Not to get shocked. Electrified is next. Electrified. While I wait for stagnant air to incoming. My plants watered. Oh, I can't keep that just quite yet. I forgot to input that one. There we go. Now I've got it. Luckily, we don't have to deal with the boss this round. Not until next round that we have to deal with it. Get the severed antenna taken care of. That cold snap is incoming, so we want to avoid that. Don't want to freeze. Prepared. Perfect. Unfortunately, I still got that in there because I had that vessel in my hand, so it still got electrified, despite the fact it was not forefront. Remember, kids, always get your roof damage. There. Unlock reactor. Yeah, I was able to get that signature just fine. Because it's already there with a filled vessel. That's our fourth signature. Need this one. Not going to be able to get it with the vessel because it's not going to fill in time. There's electrified. We don't want electrified. We'll water our plants. Sure we don't run out of fuel. Fix our leaky reactor. Really didn't want to get electrified again. And I'm going to try and get slice and dice in this time. Surprised I didn't die. And there we go. We've got slice and dice. That's going to be our last signature that we need. Take care of that roof damage and get our batteries filled up. Up and over because everything's locked out. That ladder fixed. Key-ring again because it's about to get locked. Down the checklist, get the battery. That's a lot of saw blades. Got an infestation. Building torch. Do it. The wrong signature. Continue filling the battery. There we go. It's all filled. And the round. Except we can't because we've got a severed antenna. So I immediately stop what I'm doing to get that fixed because no point in opening the rest of the hatch doors when it's not going to end the round. Oh, Frank, snuggle, snuggle! Frank, snuggle with me! Stop running away from me, Frank! Go downstairs and regen my health a little bit. Might as well get that cold snap bonus. We're there. It's going up when stagnant air is currently active. Stagnant air is done, then we can go and get the end of the round. That's round. Damage before the thing ends. And I leveled up, which is great because that means I'm level 3 now. Chemist. My chemist is fully leveled up, or should be at least. Decided to go ahead and get an upgrade. It's really kind of a hard choice at this point, because any one of these could be really good. End up going for pressurized valves because I haven't tried that one yet. train in tip-top order before we get started. Electrified is going to be our first signature of the round. Easy enough to capture. Got it. Next up is saw blades. Oh, slice and dice is the official term. Ladder. A little bit of finagling to get this fight right, but I got it. I just have to avoid the rest of it. Nailed it. Or rather, sawed it. Great to see the firewall. Got the defense bonus. Love that. Reactor taken care of. Vessel. Figure out where the center is. It's loose. Still luckily accessible. Go ahead and take it out, Frank. Ready for old stuff. Next up is Spectral Cage. Do I have that yet? I do not. Go ahead and get that, since that'll be my 5th signature. Oh. Gotta get that roof damage while I'm at it. Got a defense boost something. I'm not sure exactly what. Didn't have a vessel in my hands. I had a battery in my hands. That's right. That's what happened, actually. I'd gotten a 6th signature, but I decided that I didn't need it. So I went ahead, closed the door, or opened the doors. Go ahead and take care of the damages. Get it all fixed. Eerily quiet. Have a choice but to go to a small outpost. We're just getting stock up on all the supplies. Use all the funds, right? Yep, right. Guess who forgot to start the train? And this is when we get to see the Monolith. Monolith is the boss of Scrambled Signal. And it is a doozy. Very befitting of the last round boss. And again, I've never been able to make it to round 9, so I don't know if there's an even bigger boss at round 9. But round 8 boss is pretty wild. So as you can see, the mini map is now blocked out. And now we've got these big old monolith stones that we're trying to put into the monolith. One spawns at the top of Caboose, one spawns at the top of Reactor. But from what I can tell, they act like polar opposite magnets. So you cannot put one in, go get the other one, and put the other one in because they fly away from each other. And if you put it out of your hand, it'll fly back to wherever you got it from. So you can actually be switcherooed with Frank. And it does hurt him quite a bit. I am grabbing the monolith stone, trying to put it in. Haven't really figured out the magnetism bit yet. I think I have at this point, because there it is. I've got both stones there. And I accidentally picked up the vessel, which was not optimal. At this point, I am just trying to regen health and trying to figure out how to deal with the fact that I cannot see anything. So what I figured out is any red alerts are roof damages. Work orders are anything else that is broken up top. So that can be ladders, that can be hatches, that can be the siphon, that could be the fuel generator, any one of those things. And let me tell you, having switcheroo in this round was kind of, it really added on the difficulty. Because at this point, I'm going, I cannot be doing that. As I'm losing my items in my hands, I am not being able to keep track of where everything is. Like at some point, I'm just going to be running around the train just looking for something. I think I lost either my toolbox or my welding torch. My health keeps going down repeatedly. Okay, I've got both of the stones. I'm gonna let my health regen a bit. Don't have any bad damages yet. Stick both stones in. And all of a sudden, I have everything back. What that effect was exactly, other than maybe getting rid of the boss. But we didn't get the boss signature is the problem. So at this point, I just start working on regular signatures since I can actually see everything. And that's what I'm going to focus on. Because I want to be able to clear this round. It's going to be a hard one. I've got... At this point, I'm memorizing all the different damages and trying to get them all done before the Monolith comes back. I've got a broken antenna. I've got a broken automaton dock. I've got a jammed hatch door. I've got a roof damage. And now I just have to keep that all in my head because I can't see it on the board anymore. At this point, watermelons are absolutely saving my life. Anytime I see a red blacked out ticket, I go, okay, I've got a roof damage. I've got a work order. Something is broken. And I just have to continuously do rounds, go through and get it fixed. Keep the train going. Got one work order, and that's the jammed hatch door. That's Cold Snap. The ticket that I didn't have yet. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Now we've got 2 roof damages. I have to get on that really fast. At this point, I'm just carrying the toolbox and the welding torch in my hand the entire time. Switcheroo is about to mess that up for me. Because I'm going to end up wherever Frank is. And I have no idea where he is. Except downstairs on his dock. Now broken. And the ladder's broken too. So I have to go all the way back upstairs. Grab various things that got yanked out of my hands. Damages. My health is tanking rapidly. And it's still save it. Grab another watermelon, shove it in my mouth. Give my health. Realize I almost died there. Frank hasn't really been able to do his job lately. Don't have locked in yet. Oh, did I have locked in? I did have locked in already. That's why I chose not to go for it. Snaps coming up. Spectral. Stagnant Air's next. We already have. Items broken. This. Or a fuel generator. I'm looking at my toolbox. I to be able to fix things, and I am not seeing it anywhere. Toolbox. Box is still missing. Just got welding torch. Add fuel. Looking for the toolbox. About to be switcherooed again. Frank had the toolbox. But when I looked at him, it didn't look like he had it, which is weird. Apparently, if you don't immediately go to your switcheroo partner, your health continues to tank. My toolbox. And there's a hole breach. Is not the best. But then I realized, well, where's Frank gonna be? Gonna be up fixing that because he's the one with the welding torch. So I'm gonna go meet with him and we're gonna get this hole breach taken care of. Quick run through. The fixed will actually fix. Gonna avoid dying by the inch of life. Gonna grab another watermelon. This is my last watermelon. I better get good. It's the hatch door because it is not helping my life. And then I fix the reactor that is leaking everywhere. I've got a short circuit. I already have that ticket. Don't have any more repairs that I need to do. To try and go for the monolith at this point, looks like. That, or I'm gonna go for a locked in. And luckily I managed to get locked in. Go ahead and get that in. So that's all 5 signatures I have managed to get it. I go and get my battery filled up. Grab my torch. I'm gonna place my battery in. Go take care of the infestation. Oh, that was a lot of health I just lost. And now I've got spectral cage. As I'm almost stuck on top. Managed to get through. Good thing that I got stuck in engine room because cold snap is up. That would have tanked my health if I had been in any other car. Because I couldn't find the keys in time, even though they were right at my ankles. I was still able to survive that. Got one more roof damage that just happened. I am out of melons. I have almost 0 health. Everything is happening at once. I am starting to panic. Wondering, well, maybe I can just end the round. I just end the round and get out of here without getting the boss signature. I go and I grab the valve and I do not get it in time. That's the end of Mother of the Deaths. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you later.